So I'll just hold the microphone and you just read.
Alrighty then.
Welcome to the Eleanor Dempsey Performing Arts Center. We are happy to have you to choose to spend your evening with us. Mother Teresa of Calcutta proudly represents Once Upon a Mattress Youth Edition, presented through our special arrangements with the Rogers and Hammerstein. I am Kristen Yulee, the house manager. On behalf of the cast and crew, we have a few announcements to be addressed at this time. The emergency exits can be located through the lobby doors where you entered the theater. Throughout tonight's performance, we asked all patrons to be seated and to leave the aisles clear for our actors. Once Upon a Mattress Youth Edition runs approximately 48 minutes without intermission. Videotaping or other video or audio recordings of this production are strictly prohibited. All copyrights and licensings are enforced to the fullest extent of the law. No flash photography is allowed. We thank and acknowledge Pasco County's finest who are with us this evening for security, safety, and welfare of all in attendance. Our cast will be available after final curtain at the stage door in the lobby. We ask all fans and paparazzi to deliver all well-deserved condolences and gifts to the stars at that time. All cast will be signing autographs in the lobby, so don't forget your playbill and be the first in line for this unique opportunity. Be sure to hold on to your raffle ticket. Our director, Ms. Luzion, will be pulling the winning number after final curtain in addition to a special announcement. At this time, silence all cell phones and all other electronic devices. Open any Kleenex wrappers or cough drops as well to not distract your fellow patrons and the cast. Now, without further ado, Mother Teresa of Calcutta proudly presents Once Upon a Mattress Youth Edition.
Absolutely correct. She's smart, Mama. She's the best one yet. Can I marry her now? Huh? Can I, Mama?
Not yet, sweetheart. There's still one more question.
This question isn't going to be fair.
It's the marriage law that isn't fair. Throughout the land, no one may wed till dauntless altars led. Until he gets married, none of us can.
You have now reached the 7th plateau, and here is your final question. It is divided into 3 parts and concerns one man known as the Knight of the Red Cross. 1. What was his name? 2. What beast did he slay? And 3. What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith who forged the sword that killed the beast?
1. St. George. 2. The dragon. And 3.
10 seconds.
Oh, please pass, please pass.
I'm terribly sorry. Your time is up.
Too bad, my dear, too bad. Remember, blood will tell, and yours didn't tell us quite enough. Goodbye, good luck, and get out. Dauntless, sweetheart, stop pouting and don't dilly-dally. It's nearly time for your cocoa.
I liked it.
So did
Why must every princess be deterred?
It's just absurd. I never heard a test so difficult to pass.
Alas, alas, is what I lack. Alas, alas, alack.
Throughout the land, no one may wed till dauntless to the altars led. The lonely spinster's life long, and get the Prince of Royal Life. We have an opening for a princess, for a beautiful modified princess. There's a beautiful knight who right all the wrongs he did done. The ladies are having any fun. What to do? Be the ladies in waiting. Be the gentlemen too. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 10 percent rolling cane. They were tested, then swiftly requested to go. The beautiful modified sounds of 5 times when we intend to send us to get past and get the Prince of Royal Life. But the ladies are at the altar. No one is at the altar. No one is growing any younger. And it's been who knows how long since that an opening for a princess who's good enough, nice enough, sweet enough, smart enough, rich enough for our poor prince.
Oh, my darling, you missed the test. 12 princesses and they've all failed.
No!
Yes.
Bad luck.
Oh, Harry, do you think the queen will ever find a bride for Dauntless so that we can marry?
Do not despair, Larkin. We're certain to marry someday. After all, we're in love.
Come along, Dauntless. Don't dawdle. Pick up your feet, for heaven's sake.
Yes, Mama. Mama, when am I going to get my princess?
Dauntless, I don't want to discuss this now. It's time for your cocoa.
But Mama, sometimes I get the funniest feeling that you don't want me to get married.
Don't want you to get married, but Dauntless, don't you trust me?
Of course I do, Mama, but...
I want you to get married. How many times have I said to you, I want you to get married? Only this morning, I was saying to your father, I said, I want that boy to get married, but of course, she has to be a princess, and I mean a real, genuine, bona fide princess, just as I was. That's what you really want, isn't it? Someone like me? Of course you do.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
Hello, Harry.
Don't interrupt. Well?
Madam, I have the honor to request a perilous labor to search for a true princess, one that will suit both Your Majesty and Prince Dauntless.
No.
Mama!
No. We've been through all the eligible girls from all the neighboring kingdoms. There are none left. We simply must wait for their little sisters to grow up, and that will take years.
But, madam, I plan to search north, over the mountains,
Over the mountains,
across the Badlands,
across the Badlands,
and into the marshlands where the beautiful swamp lily grows.
into the marshlands. Are you out of your mind?
Mama, let him go, let him go.
You won't find anything there but frogs and tadpoles.
Please, Mama.
Quiet. Don't you realize how damp and foggy and humid and...
Mama, let him try, please, for me.
Oh, all right. Go ahead. It's your sinus.
Hooray!
Now come along, Dauntless. You've missed your cocoa.
Good luck, Harry.
Sir Harry's perilous journey took 3 weeks, and Lady Larkin had all but given up hope that he would return with a true princess.
Then one sunny morning, on the lookout of the North Tower, spied 2 distant figures approaching at full gallop. The word was spread.
Sir Harry is back.
Sir Harry is back with the new princess.
Now let's see how this goes with the old story.
On a stormy night, to the castle door came a lass the prince had been waiting for.
I'm a princess lost.
Quoth she.
That, of course, was utterly untrue.
It wasn't stormy that night. In fact, it wasn't even night.
And the princess had only looked like she'd gone through a storm.
Well, actually, I swam the moat. But never mind that, if I just stand right here. Oh, there's a nice draft. I'll be dry in no time.
You swam the moat.
We tried to stop her, but you wouldn't wait the drawbridge.
You swam the moat.
All right, I was a little anxious. My friend Sir Harry told me he had an opening for a princess, and I figured the early bird catches the worm. Anyways, here I am. Who's the lucky man? Hey, Nani, Nani, is it you?
Hey, naughty, 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 no.
Hey, Nani, Nani, is it you?
Naughty, naughty, no.
Hey, Nani, Nani, is it you or you or you or you or...
Naughty, naughty, nee, naughty, naughty.
No.
Someone's being bashful. That's no way to be. Not with me. Can't you see that I am just as embarrassed as you? And I can understand your point of view. I've always been shy. I confess that I'm shy. Can't you guess that this confident air is a mask that I wear? 'Cause I'm shy. And you may be sure. Way down deep I'm demure. Though some people I know might deny it, at bottom I'm quiet and pure. I'm aware that it's wrong to be meek as I am. My chances may pass me by. I pretend to be strong, but as weak as I am, all I can do is try. I really try. Though I'm frightened and shy, and despite the impression I give, I confess that I'm living a lie. Because I'm actually terribly timid and horribly shy. I'm going fishing for a mate.
She's going fishing for a mate.
I'm gonna look in every brook.
She's gonna look in every brook.
But how much longer must I wait with bated breath and hook?
And that is why, though she's painfully shy, she's insane to no wish, sir.
You, sir. Then who, sir?
Where, sir, and when, sir, she couldn't pretend, sir. So let's get this done and get on with the fun.
You swam the moat.
Does she ever say anything else except, you swam the moat?
Do you mean for me to believe that you are a true princess of the royal blood, and I'm to actually understand that you have the nerve and the gall to apply for my son's hand in marriage?
Mama, may I say something?
No.
You're the one, I guess.
Sure, I'm Prince Dauntless the Giraffe.
Well, glad to have met you.
Oh no, please don't go. I like you. Everybody does. Well, almost everybody.
Listen, Dauntless, I'd like to stay here, but I wouldn't want to come in between you and your mother, so I guess I just better face the facts, cut my loss, and then head back to the swamps.
Mama, may I please marry her?
Of course not. When you marry, if you marry, you'll marry a real princess.
But she's your majesty.
Hiya, Harry.
Your highness.
What?
That one? You jest.
I have the papers right here. Winifred, Princess of Ekomkill, Darty of the Midgard Serpent, and Warden of the Ragnarok Marsh Lily. The inscription on her family crest reads, Tu ne sed malis, sed contra adnetor e2.
And what does that mean?
Roughly means if at first you don't succeed.
Never mind.
You'll see, Mama. She's a real princess. At least a test.
Oh, all right, fine. We'll test her, and I'll prove to you that this girl cannot possibly be a princess. She'll have her test, and she'll fail just like all the others, fair and square.
What kind of test?
It's always a secret.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Right now, I need to get out of these wet clothes.
May I show you parts on the castle on the way to your room?
Sure.
You're awfully nice.
Well, you're nicer.
You're good looking, too.
Well, you're better looking.
Well, you're a better swimmer.
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm so excited. Sir Harry is back. Yes, and he's brought us a sweet princess. Have you seen her yet? Well, neither have I, but I'm sure she's as delicate as an orange blossom. And I'm to be her lady in waiting. Sir Harry arranged it. Isn't he thoughtful? He arranges everything.
As if I didn't have enough trouble trying to protect my only son from every catchpenny princess that comes along. I'm in no mood to sit for hours and rack my brain over a test for the girl, but that's the way Dauntless wants it.
Well, her papers seem to be in order.
The worst of it is that that foolish boy actually seems to like the girl. So we must think of a test that looks fair and seems fair and sounds fair and isn't fair. But what exactly?
Table manners?
No, not good enough. Sensitivity. We'll test her for sensitivity. Sensitivity.
Madam, may I suggest maybe we ought to...
Don't take all night. I'm not well. I need my rest. Not that I'd ever sleep on that lumpy mattress. Oh no, my back.
Sensitivity, bane of royalty.
That bed's a torture rack. Oh, I hate to sound grumpy, but my nerves are so jumpy. I am sure I could feel any lump, even if it were under the mattress and small as a pea.
That's the answer, under the mattress.
We'll test her tonight.
One tiny pea beneath one thick downy mattress.
Egad, you're right. Any genuine princess could feel it. If she doesn't, she's through.
Get the tiniest pea and order one mattress.
No, make it 2.
Why not 5?
10, I think, would be plenty.
Better still, make it 20.
And to play it safe in the event, even that's not enough to ensure that she sleeps, we'll give her a soothing
a sedative, won't we? You can whip up a drink. Something stunning. Oh, but you're devilish. I love the way you think. She's insensitive, so insensitive, she'll fall asleep, no doubt. Sounds, but you're clever, brilliant, a genius.
You are divine.
Get out.
Well, it'll certainly feel good to get into something dry.
Your Highness, the king has requested to see the young lady.
Why? He's never asked that before.
He heard she swam the moat.
Dauntless, is your father anything like your mother? Because if he is...
Oh no, my father's silent.
Oh, I'd love to meet him.
Papa, this is Princess Winifred.
Well, the queen welcomes you and hopes you get 100 on your test tomorrow.
Well, thanks.
My father never touches his crown to his heart unless he really means it.
Alas, madam, the king is mute.
The king is still under a curse cast long ago that says the king will never talk till the mouse devours the hawk.
Until the mouse devours the hawk? Can't you just find a big mouse and a little hawk and...
We tried that already, but the mouse got scared away and the hawk bit Daddy.
Oh, well, let me just get this test under my belt, and then we'll do something about that curse. Don't you worry. It certainly has been a pleasure meeting His Majesty. I certainly do like almost both your parents.
I want you to be happy here, and I know it's a lot different from what you're used to.
It is a little hard making the adjustment to dry land and everything.
You must feel like a fish out of water.
As a matter of fact, I do. You see, where I come from, we don't have any dry land. Well, some of the poorer people do, but the nobility live right in the swamps with their servants and pets.
Oh, do you have pets?
Lots.
Dogs?
Frogs. I come from the land of the foggy, foggy dew. Where walking through the meadow in the morning is like walking through Ew! The swamps of home are brushed with green and gold at break of day. At break of day, the swamps of home are lovely to behold from far away. My soul is the beauty of the bog. In my memory, the magic of the mud. I know that blood is thicker than water, but the swamps of home are thicker than blood. Where'er I roam, my heart grows dank and cold. My face grows gray. And I hear the call of the swamps of home. Hear them calling now, calling back, calling Winifred, 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 Winifred. Who do you think you are? Go the swamps, you've gone too far. Into the marshlands, give up the struggle. Listen to the voice of the swamp. Gluggle, gluggle, gluggle. Where'er I roam, the whips of
swamps of hope.
Dauntless, I have to change now.
All right, goodbye, princess.
Bye for now.
May we show you your gowns, Your Majesty?
I tell you what, how about you leave them all here, and the ones I don't want, I'll send back.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Thanks, girls. Well, it'll certainly feel good to get into something dry. Now let's see. Oh, this'll do. Not too fancy, not too plain. Aren't they sweet? They left me books and flowers. Oops.
I guess I won't need you, Emily. They've already sent a cleaning lady. You're new here, aren't you?
Yes,
Well, just look at this mess. What will my gentle princess think of me? Can you know what it means to be lady in waiting for the blessed Winifred? I can't bear to see such delicate beauty of my royal mistress in such a messy place.
Your Highness?
Hi, Harry. Hey, I'm awfully sorry about swimming the moat. I hope I didn't make a bad impression.
Not at all, Your Highness.
Your Highness?
Oh, I've seen you met my dear Lady Larkin.
Harry, you mean this is the Larkin girl? She's beautiful and a bundle of energy.
When I gaze upon that captivating face, I realize how poor my description must have been.
Sir Harry is not very great at describing people, Your Highness.
Well, he may not know how to describe him, but he sure knows how to pick them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to return these to the 4th floor.
I've never been so humiliated in my life. I thought she was a chambermaid.
What, Larkin, how can you mistake the princess for a chambermaid?
How could you mistake that chambermaid for a princess?
Just because you made a stupid mistake.
Don't you dare try to blame this on me. She was on her hands and knees scrubbing the floor.
Well, she's related to whatever she was. That's more than I can say for some people around here.
I hate you.
Well, I hate you too.
Get out.
Good, I'm going.
Don't bother. I'll go far, far away where you'll never find me.
Well, goodbye.
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 Goodbye. Oh, Harry.
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps, but I landed in this jester job and...
What's wrong, Your Majesty?
Worried?
About what?
Some lady? Which lady?
2 syllables.
First syllable?
Bird. Some kind of bird.
Auk, bluebird, catbird, dove, eagle, hawk, grouch, finch, ibis, jay, lark.
Lark. Lady Larkin.
And...
A knight.
Sir Harry! Why are you worried about them?
They've had a fight.
Does anyone else know?
Of course. But does anyone else know besides Harry?
We can keep a secret, but can you?
We know you can't talk, but you manage to communicate. We have only 2 voices among us, and yet there's a third voice, a voice in disguise. We'll be hearing a trio and not a duet. If you listen with both of your eyes, kindly with both of your. We produce a unique and remarkable blend when we raise our 3 voices on high. We're in perfect accord from beginning to end. Yet if one of our trio should ever depart, then the others would languish and die. We're like 3 different people with only one, the king and the jester and I. Sing hey naughty naughty, hey naughty naughty, hi diddle diddle, strike up a tune on the. Oh, the winter makes wine from the grapes that he grows. 20 barrels were lost last July. Where they went is a secret that nobody. Oh, the cook claimed she's missing one chocolate cream roll and a fish that was ready to fry. Guess who's dining on pastry and filling up? Say the king and the jester, the king and the minstrel.
U-M?
Summer.
S-U-M-E-R?
Well, if Mama tests you on spelling, you're sure to pass. That leaves history. Well, I guess I should get going so you can get ready for the ball.
Lady Larkin, what's the matter?
I'm running away, Your Highness.
Running away? What's this all about?
Horrible Harry.
You mean big, nice Harry?
We had a little disagreement.
So you decided to run away?
He said some perfectly horrible things about me.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess about the only thing you could do is pack up and get out. Unless, of course, you really love him. Listen, Harry's a wonderful guy, and he really loves you.
You really think so, Princess?
He told me so himself.
Oh, dear Princess, I don't know what I should do.
Here, read this. Maybe it'll help.
He rescued Princess Frigga and mounted the horse Trigga and rode it to Castle Wunderbar where they lived happily ever after.
Well, I'm glad. They all lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple is happily leaving the chapel eternally tied.
As the curtain descends, there is nothing but loving and laughter.
When the fairy tale ends, the hero is always the bride.
Ella, the girl of the cinders, did the wash in the walls and the windows. But she landed a prince who was brawny and blue-eyed and fun.
Still, I honestly doubt that she could ever have done it without that crazy lady with the wand.
Cinderella had outside help.
I have no one but thee, fairy godmother, 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 where can you be?
I haven't got a fairy godmother.
I haven't even got a godmother. I have a mother, a plain, ordinary woman.
Snow White was so pretty, they tell us. The queen was insulted and jealous. The emperor declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. She was stopped on the border, but was saved by some men who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small.
But there were 7 of them, practically a regiment.
I'm alone in the night, by myself, not a dwarf, not an elf, not a goblin inside.
That girl had 7 determined little men working day and night just for her.
Oh, sure, the queen gave her a poison apple. Even so,
She lived happily, happily, happily ever after. A magical kiss counteracted the apple eventually. Though I know I'm not clever, I'll do what they tell me I have to. I want some happily ever after to happen to me.
I want to live happily, happily, happily ever after.
I wanna walk happily out of the chapel eternally
Who's there? Friend or foe?
Friend, I hope.
Oh.
Oh, Harry, I was going to run away, but that's only because I thought you didn't love me. But even if you don't, I can't help but loving anybody else but you. Oh, Harry, I don't blame you if your feelings for me have changed.
In a way, they have. Yesterday I loved you as never before, but please don't think me strange. I've undergone a change, and today I love you even more. My heart cannot be trusted. I give you fair warning. I tremble at your touch, not nearly half so much as I will tomorrow morning. Yesterday you seemed as lovely to me as anyone ever could be. Now I see what tricks my eyes can play. Yesterday I must have been utterly blind, or else I was out of my mind, for I find you so much lovelier today. My heart cannot be trusted. I give you fair warning. I openly confess, tonight I love you less than I will tomorrow morning.
The most important thing is that What's-Her-Name is tired out before she goes to bed. The purpose of this official ball is to make her dance till she drops. We can do that new dance, the Spanish Panic. It's absolutely exhausting.
And I've laced the punch with an extravagant dose of my special sleeping potion.
Perfect. Everyone, listen. We're going to do that new dance, the Spanish Panic. It's all the rage in Venice, so you might as well learn it right now. Well, does anyone know the Spanish Panic?
We do, Your Majesty.
Thank you. Now suppose we all try it. Are you tired yet, my dear?
No, let's do it again.
Oh, it's time for refreshments.
I know it's highly secret, but what kind of test does she usually give?
Sometimes it's it's a test on spelling. Sometimes it's a test on strength or endurance. Sometimes it's a test on history. For instance, this one girl here had to lift these weights. I can't even lift them, they're so heavy.
By the way, I don't think I ever told you. My full name is Winifred the Woebegone, but Winifred's too formal. You can call me by my nickname,
Winnie?
Fred.
Fred. What a beautiful name. So straight, so strong, so cute. I like you, Fred. I like you.
You're just saying those words to be kind.
No, I mean it. I love you, Fred.
He's out of his medieval mind.
I'm perfectly sane and sound. I've never felt better in my life. Everybody come and meet my Savior wife. Love the girl named Red. My business must be clear. When she shows you all how strong she is, you'll stand right up and cheer.
With an F and an R and an E and D and F-R-E-D, Fred. Yeah.
Love the girl named Red. She seems just like a bird. You'll be left completely speechless when her gentle voice is heard.
Overflowing waves of the heart. With an F and an R and an E and a D and F-R-E-D, Fred. Yeah.
Love the girl named Fred. You dance with Christmas praise. You will bound to sing your praises till you're purple in the face.
Bravo, Felicio, bravo, Felicio. Syllable to overflowing waves of the heart. With an F and R and an E and a D and F-R-E-D, Fred. Yeah.
Love the girl named Fred. She's musical to boot. She will set your feet atop and she plays a violin.
Bravo, Felicio, bravo, Felicio. Syllable to overflowing waves of the heart. With an F and R and an E and a D and F-R-E-D, Fred. Yeah.
Love every girl.
The girl named F-R-E-D.
Quiet. Quiet.
Quiet, the queen insists on quiet. She's ordered 20 mattresses, the softest and the best. And she's threatened execution if we dare disturb the rest of her very special guest. She's ordered quiet, 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 quiet.
Sheets.
Right,
Pillows.
right,
Blankets.
right,
Mattresses.
right.
All of you listen closely. There is a little girl upstairs who is dog-tired. Now, I want her to get a good night's rest, so I want quiet around here, and I am going to get quiet if I have to scream the place down. Quiet.
Quiet, the queen insists on quiet. The queen insists on, queen insists on, queen insists on quiet.
Ah, 20 mattresses. That should do it. And one small pea that I had to bring up all the way from the pantry. Oof. There. All right, then. You may come in now. Ready for bed? you must be sure to get a good night's rest so you'll be fresh early tomorrow for your trip back to, well, wherever it is you go.
Am I almost there?
Help her up. At least one person in this castle is going to get a good night's rest.
All right. Would you take it from the top? 20 soft mattresses. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. All right, sheep. Ready when you are. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that was the test for sensitivity. Now, don't pout, Dauntless dear. Someday we'll find you a true princess. Well, isn't it nice to have everyone here to see what's her name on her way? We better wake up our little slug-a-bed. She should be getting an early start.
37,428. 37,429.
37,429 what?
Sheep, what do you stuff your mattresses with? Jousting equipment? This bed ought to be brought down to the torture chamber.
You mean you didn't sleep?
I never shut my eyes.
You passed the test. Mama put a tiny pea under 20 mattresses. It didn't go to sleep. Now we can be married.
A pea under 20 mattresses. Well, no wonder I'm black and blue. Dauntless dear, you better start searching for a small kingdom. I have a feeling we won't be wanting to live with the in-laws.
Dauntless, wait.
What should I wait for, Mama?
I said wait. Now you listen to your mother. Throughout this entire heartbreaking business, I have never nagged, never interfered, and never expected one solitary word of sympathy.
Shh, Mama.
But I will not stand by. I mean, look at her. I've never trusted anyone with those shifty eyes.
I said shut up!
Look, the queen can't talk.
I can.
It happened! The prophecy!
The mouse has devoured the hawk. The king talks!
And I've got a lot to say. You asked for it, Agravain. From now on, when I say hop, I want you to hop. Hop! Skip.